Hey y'all, welcome to a new episode of the Five Star Coach. We live a 5-star life if you take the advice. I'm Coach D, aka Venus as a Boy, here with my two 5-star tips this week for my 5-star ballers. So let's go ahead and get right into this so we ain't gotta waste no time. 5-star tip number one: the world is only treating you the same way you treating yourself. If you feel like every time you think you got one step forward, you go two steps back, you're the reason why those two steps back are happening. Yes, everything in life happens to us. We all go through ups and downs. But if that's a continuous cycle of how your life is moving, that's how you treating yourself. It could be you make a goal for yourself, you go do it for a second, and then the next thing you know, you change your mind on completing a goal to the way you've actually envisioned, which is actually attainable. You can do it, but you choose not to, and then you just fall back, forget the goal altogether. When you going out in real time, right? And say you get the job, but the job what they offered to pay you at first is not the same pay rate, and on top of that, it's some other bullshit with like the benefits or something like that. That those two steps back you took in that job was a reflection of the two steps back you take in your personal life with those goals. So how you are being treated by the world is how you are treating yourself, because everything is just a reflection. We are all reflections of each other. Everything is connected through energy and things of that nature. But how you are being treated by the world is a reflection of how you are treating yourself. So if you treating yourself good, you treating yourself great, you doing good by yourself, you will be fine. Now on the other hand, you don't follow through on your word. You are very fickle. You cannot rely on yourself. You don't even trust yourself. That's how the world is going to treat you. And it's as simple as that. And when you really get the understanding of that through your head and not just like, oh, a thought instead of it's more of a practice instead of a thought with that type of thinking, or with that line of thinking, I should say, you will see like, oh shit, it really is just me. It is just me, and I feel like we all know this stuff, right? We all get an understanding, like, yeah, that's like, duh, that's what life is. But at the same time, in the moment, some of us we will forget like that is what is really happening. The bad shit that's happening around me is because it's some bad shit that's happening within that I'm in control of, that I ain't taking control of, and now my subconscious is taking over, and my subconscious is projecting that energy out into the world, and that energy is coming right back to me because that's what I'm putting out. Because what you put out, you get that right back. Sometimes right back, but you always gonna get it back. But what you putting out into the world is all about what you are giving to yourself. How are you showing up? Not even what you putting out into the world, what you get in front of the world, I mean, is a result of what you are giving to yourself. So you getting bullshit from the world, you giving yourself bullshit straight up. So you just gotta shake that shit off, do your thing. And when I say do your thing, that's really what you're supposed to do. It ain't even on no when I say do your thing, go head outside and start hustling harder, start grinding hard. No, if that's not your thing, don't do that. If your thing is more so let's relax, let's sit back and receive, keep sitting back and receiving. But in that process of receiving, make sure the thoughts you entertain aren't thoughts that you don't want manifested. Entertain the thoughts that you want to become your reality, and you'll be good. But everything you put out is coming right back at you. Everything. Because that's how you treating yourself. So that's how the world gonna treat you. That's how you wanna be treated. Go ahead. Or you wanna be treated like insignificant, last resort, all that. Okay, go ahead. There you go. And that's it. I had a second tip, right? I think I lost it. I really think no. I guess no. Did I? Yeah. Okay, but not because this wasn't it. But the second 5-star tip is learn about your moon in your birth chart. Learn about the cycle you were born in. Learn about the energy of the moon that under of learn about the energy of the moon you were born under, so you can learn how to really maneuver not only your emotional rounds but just life in general. I just started learning about mine like earlier last week. Yeah, earlier last week. And it really clicked. It made sense. I was already in alignment, but when I seen that, it was just like, oh, that makes sense. And the magnetism that's connected to the moon, you know, the attraction of the moon being the original source of the divinity, feminine divinity, and well, the traditional before they made Venus that, um having that energy in the mix, that will help also with like manifestations, that will help with, like I said, making moves, you know, dealing with your emotions and stuff like that. It will help with so much. But just learn about it, learn about that phase, whether it's a waxing, a waning, a crescent, waning crescent, waxing crescent, all of that, the half moon, full moon, new moon, learn about it all. Because when you really see that energy, and then if you look into your chart further and you start aligning that energy with your chart, and then you bring your human design into it and you put all of that together, you will really see how your energy is supposed to flow naturally and easily. It won't be hard at all. Like, just do some research on that. I'll talk about that a little more once I get deeper into my research. But as of right now, I feel from off rip, as soon as I seen it, I was just like, oh yeah, this is perfect. So whatever your moon is when you were born, and you can know it easily by understanding what season you were born in. So you were Gemini. If you were, what's that? If you are like a Cancer moon, like a Leo moon, but you're a Gemini sun, you most likely have I want to say a waxing crescent. Yeah, I think it's a waxing right after the new moon, because the new moon would be Gemini. So just, find a moon chart, look at it, then, figure out when you were born. If your moon sign, like I said, is the same, shit. If your moon sign is 2 signs away from your sun sign, that's more like that waxing, that right after that new moon phase. And then just, if it's the full moon for Gemini, we can keep that example, it'll be Sagittarius. And then right after that, it'll be the one. And then I don't know, just go off the chart, look it up, get the information, and it's going to apply. Just, we're going to leave it at that. I ain't got to do all this extra shit. Yeah. But, yeah. What you put out into the world, what you receive from the world is how you treat yourself, and learn about that moon phase that you were born under. That moon phase is very important. And now this is the end of this week's episode of the 5-Star Coach, where you live a 5-star life if you take the advice. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and share the content. I will be here next Friday. I think I want it down like this. Yeah, I'm going to put it down like that. Should I bring it up just a little? Yeah, little peek. And I'll be here next Friday, as always, with another video. And until then, I'll see y'all. Bye, y'all.